Oh, hey, wanna hear about a school inside your body where 90% of the students are dead? This school is called thymus and it is situated over here. Thymus is the main immune organ in our whole body. And the students which are killed are called T cells. T cells are one of the main defenders from such intruders as viruses. Our defenders should be really well trained. This is why we need such a good school. The whole teaching process is divided into two parts, called positive and negative selection. Let's dive into it and understand what does this mean. In positive selection, if the two parts of the cells, MHC and TCR, bind, the T cell passes on to the next stage. If they do not, the T cell dies. In negative selection, everything is vice versa. If the T cell binds, it dies. If it does not, it passes on to the next stage. After the best T cells have been chosen, they may become a T killer or a T helper cell. We'll get to them later. So after the cells have matured in the thymus and divided into killers and helpers, they head to a huge cell, which is just like a university for them, called dendritic cell. Now we're inside the dendritic cell. Thanks to it, we do not get ill by the infection for the second time. Let's see how. This is a virus, and now it's being shredded by a protoxone into tiny samples, and then delivered by the MHC right to the mature T cell. Here it meets with T cells, with a huge amount of T cells. Every T cell randomly tries to make a unique TCR, in other words a keyhole which will perfectly bind with the key. But only one T cell out of all will properly bind with the sample. Now that we know how we make resistance to the infections, let's learn how to fight them. Remember we talked about T killers and T helpers. Now let's understand why are they so important and how do they work. This is a killer cell, and now it's going to kill a virus by causing lysis, which means it literally will pop it. Helper cell works a bit different. It tells the B cell how and which virus to kill. The B cell kills just like a sniper. It distantly releases antigens that kill the infection. In the end, I want to give you one more little piece of useful information. There are 4 unusual advices to improve our immune system. Number 1, sometimes overcooling and overheating. Number 2, sometimes starving. Number 3, physical activity, a lot of physical activity. And number 4, no.